Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Happy Sunday, everybody. On March the 29th, we're just 2 days away from the first day of April. On April Fool's Day is Wednesday. And still in quarantine and still trying to avoid the COV-19. And sorry about that. We got some. I'm by the highway and I'm by some houses and some kids are playing outside, but I'm also outside just enjoying this nice weather. It is a little bit cooler today. Um, it's only about 70 degrees, and for the past, of course, for the past like 3 or 4 days, it's been about 80 or close to 90 degrees. Friday it was close to 90 degrees, and I was outside. I was sweating and very, very tired. Um, so, but anyway, up to date, you all on the COV and this virus that's still projecting the Memphis and Memphis area, downtown, and the metropolitan area around Memphis and suburbs, which we are in the suburb of Memphis. And, well, outside of Memphis, we're in Fayette County, and Shelby County is Memphis. But Fayette County, we're actually doing all right because there have only been 3 cases in Fayette County of the virus compared to 200, and there was, let's see, there was like 200, there's over 100 cases in Memphis for sure. I don't know the exact number. I'll have to go back and look, but the numbers unfortunately are still going up, and we have not reached the peak yet. However, Ohio, the state of Ohio, came on yesterday and did a report. The governor, DeWise, did a report on the situation, and they are medical experts have said that they are working on flattening the curve, and they are slowly, but surely declining by a very, very little percentage. We're hoping that everyone around here can get back to work possibly by next month, literally a month away, end of April, first part of May. We could get back to work and get back to our normal lives, really. Because honestly, I've been out of work for 2 weeks and I absolutely hate it. I cannot stand being at the house, and the only thing I can do is walk. And I mean, I go and say hey to neighbors and talk to them from, like, say, the stop sign and then there, which is like 30 feet away, because they don't want to come any closer, even though the 6-foot rule is in effect. But there have been times where I've been able to talk to neighbors closely and basically just check on them and see how they're doing. But it doesn't, it's not me per se. It's not my personality. My personality is go, visit for a couple hours, then leave. I can't do that at this time, the time of the crisis and everything else, because of the spread of this virus that could cause. But overall, the circumstances from this pandemic, could result in an economic boom to our society. Because once we do get back to our normal routine and people are able to go back to work at restaurants and other businesses that are closed at the time can, and we can go back to church services on Sundays, and I mean, it's going to be great because people are going to be high-fiving each other, hugging each other, and it's going to be fantastic. And I cannot wait until that Sunday or that week before the Sunday that lets us know that we're coming back to worship service, and I'm looking forward to that. I like our online service, but it doesn't compare to being there with everyone else and singing, because me, my dad, my stepmom were the only ones that live in our house that were singing, and it doesn't compare to having 3 people compared to 1,000 singing the same exact line that you're singing in worship. And that's why going to church and singing for an hour, I would be fine with that. But nevertheless, the crisis right now is supposedly going to try to hit its peak at mid-April, and we're hoping, and by end of April it will start to go down, and we'll be able to get back to work by then. Because I was talking to one of my coworkers yesterday, and he was saying that the chances of us going back to work at mid-April were very low, but at the end of April and first week of May, very high. That's what I'm thinking is what's going to happen, is we're going to end up going back to work by the end of April. And honestly, I cannot wait, because I haven't driven my car in 2 weeks, and yesterday I had to go outside to start my car up to make sure the engine still worked and make sure my car was still running. But the good news is it does save a lot of gas, and basically I'm saving money by just sitting at home and walking everywhere. But my dad said that I can't go into any restaurants or go into any stores or anything right now, because there is stuff that I need that I can't go buy. There are groceries that I need. I need cheese, Hershey syrup. I need milk. And cookies and cream bars. That's a necessity. But anyway, the whole epidemic right now has really hit. Thankfully, it hasn't hit hard here. I was looking at a map yesterday on Facebook, and it was saying that the Northeast has its worst area, which was what in New York, and I want to say Massachusetts too. Massachusetts, Connecticut, the New England states pretty much are in effect by this. And of course, there's no sports. There are no games. There's nothing on, which is crazy to think about, but reality happened. That there's no sports to watch. There's no games. Baseball would have started a week ago. Opening day was 3 days ago, and they didn't have it. They postponed it. But the good news is that the baseball season may actually be shortened for the first time in who knows how long. A shortened season. So let's get right on into football. In August, we'll be thinking about football. But anyway, Thanks for watching. Make sure you click down the bottom of this video and notifications whenever I do upload a video, and click the like button and leave some comments about if you have any updates about the COV that maybe I missed or have not talked about yet. Let me know, and I'll be sure to include them in the next video. Like, subscribe, notifications, click them. And we will see you later.